From a groundbreaking scientific discovery to the ultimate weapon of mass destruction, this is the story of nuclear weapons. Welcome to Twisted Faith, where we delve into the most compelling stories from military history and technology. Today we're exploring the dawn of nuclear weapons, the scientific breakthrough that changed the world forever. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth stories. Our story begins in the early 20th century with the pioneering work of scientists like Marie Curie and Albert Einstein. Marie Curie's groundbreaking research into radioactivity earned her 2 Nobel Prizes and paved the way for further discoveries. Meanwhile, Einstein's famous equation, E=mc², revealed the potential energy contained within an atom, a concept that would later become the foundation of nuclear energy. As tensions rose in Europe, scientists feared that Nazi Germany might develop an atomic bomb first. In 1942, the United States launched the Manhattan Project, a top-secret endeavor to build an atomic bomb. Led by physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, this project brought together the greatest scientific minds of the time. They worked tirelessly across various locations including Los Alamos, New Mexico, where the bomb's design was finalized. The challenges were immense. They had to enrich uranium and produce plutonium, both essential components for the bomb. The team's dedication and ingenuity eventually paid off, leading to the creation of 2 types of bombs, Little Boy, which used uranium-235, and Fat Man, which used plutonium-239. On July 16, 1945, in the New Mexico desert, the first successful test of an atomic bomb took place. Known as the Trinity test, this explosion was a moment of triumph and terror. Oppenheimer famously quoted the Bhagavad Gita, saying, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." The test yielded a blast equivalent to 20 kilotons of TNT, proving that nuclear weapons were not only feasible, but devastatingly powerful. The success of the Trinity test marked the beginning of a new era. With the bomb's potential now realized, the next decision was how and where to use it. Just weeks later, on August 6, 1945, the United States dropped Little Boy on the Japanese city of Hiroshima. The bomb exploded with a force of approximately 15 kilotons of TNT, killing an estimated 70,000 people instantly, with tens of thousands more dying from radiation and injuries. 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, Fat Man was dropped on Nagasaki. This bomb was even more powerful, with a blast yield of 21 kilotons. The death toll in Nagasaki was similarly catastrophic. These bombings led to Japan's surrender on August 15, 1945, effectively ending World War II, but at a tremendous human cost. The end of World War II marked the beginning of a new era, the Cold War. The United States and the Soviet Union entered a fierce arms race, each building vast arsenals of nuclear weapons. The world lived under the constant threat of mutually assured destruction, a delicate balance that prevented all-out war. Both superpowers developed increasingly powerful bombs, including the hydrogen bomb, which could yield megaton-level explosions. The arms race reached a peak with the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, when the world came perilously close to nuclear war. The Soviet Union had placed nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 90 miles from the US mainland. After tense negotiations, the crisis was averted, but it highlighted the thin line between peace and annihilation. In the following decades, efforts to control the spread of nuclear weapons intensified. The Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, or NPT, was signed in 1968, aiming to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and promote disarmament. Despite these efforts, the threat of nuclear proliferation remains a global concern. The NPT has had some success in curbing the spread of nuclear weapons, but challenges remain. Countries like North Korea have developed nuclear capabilities outside the treaty's framework, and the potential for nuclear terrorism adds another layer of complexity to global security. Today, 9 countries possess nuclear weapons, with the United States and Russia holding the majority of the world's arsenal. While the threat of a large-scale nuclear war has diminished since the Cold War, the risk of nuclear terrorism and regional conflicts involving nuclear-armed states continues to pose significant dangers. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction still holds sway, but the complexity of global politics and the emergence of new nuclear states make the situation more volatile. Efforts to modernize arsenals and develop new delivery systems add to the uncertainty. As technology advances, so does the complexity of nuclear deterrence and disarmament. International diplomacy and arms control agreements are crucial in managing these weapons risks. The question remains, can humanity find a way to eliminate the nuclear threat once and for all? Innovations in missile defense systems and diplomatic efforts such as the Iran nuclear deal show that progress is possible. However, the path to a nuclear-free world is fraught with challenges, requiring cooperation and commitment from all nations. Nuclear weapons have shaped our history and continue to influence global politics. What are your thoughts on the future of nuclear disarmament? Share your views in the comments below. Thanks for watching Twisted Faith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from history and technology. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.